my fellow travelers, Mark here with Wolters World, and today we're in Helsinki, Finland, and what I want to give you today are just some basic Finnish words that you should know when you come here to Finland so you can have a better time. Now, I gotta tell you, you don't really have to speak Finnish at all when you're here because so many people speak English perfectly here. You're not really gonna need it. But just like anywhere you go in the world, if you know a few words, it really opens people up and puts a smile on their face. It gives you a little bit better service, a little bit better of experience. So I thought it would be a good idea for us to just give you a few basic words in Finnish. I think the first we need to start off with is moi. Moi is hi. Like, hey, how are you? Moi, moi. When you go into stores, they'll say moi or moika, which is like another way of saying hello. So you have that. But moi is one you really have to know, okay? And what's awesome is hi and bye are basically the same thing. It's just moi is hi and moi moi is bye. See, you're already there. Now, if you want to be a little more fancy with your goodbyes, you could say näkemiin, näkemiin, okay? But moi moi will be totally fine when you're here. Now, the Finns are very welcoming, and you'll see signs all over that say tervetuloa, tervetuloa, which is basically you're welcome, or not you're welcome, but like welcome to Finland. So it's like tervetuloa to the restaurant or something. So that's a kind of a thing. That's also why sometimes you'll hear terve as a greeting for people. Terve is like welcome or hi as well. And when you're coming to Finland, what you have to realize is you'll see this word Suomi all over the place. S-U-O-M-I. And you're like, what is this Suomi thing? Well, Suomi is Finland in Finnish. I know, it's not Finland. That's actually, that's Swedish, which is the other official language here. But no, Suomi is actually Finland here. But speaking Finnish is a little different. If you want to ask somebody, well, if you want to tell them, I don't speak Finnish, which they already know you don't, but you can impress them by saying you don't speak it, is en puhu suomea. En puhu suomea. But more likely, you want to ask them if they do speak English, and that is puhutko englantia. Puhutko englantia. And of course you want to respond, yes you do, or no you don't. I mean, yes is kyllä, kyllä, or you can be like yeah, which is yo, yo. But if you want to be super Finnish about it, you can actually say yes while breathing in, so it could be kyllä, or it could be yo. And like you'll notice people here sometimes they will speak while they're breathing out and while they're breathing in, but especially if it's like a positive, like a yes, like, oh, would you like a korvapusti, which is the cinnamon rolls here? You're like, oh, kyllä, kyllä. Yes, 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 because you're so excited. But that is kind of a funny thing. If you want to say no, it's a. I mean, actually, there's lots of different versions of no depending on the case, but just know A is the best way to say no, all right? And if you want to say, like, I'm sorry, like you bump into somebody, you want to say, I'm sorry, I don't speak Finnish, anteeksi. Anteeksi is sorry or excuse me. So yeah, you bump into people or you go into a store. Anteeksi, en puhu suomea. I'm sorry, I don't speak Finnish. That can really open the doors for some people when you walk in and you're talking to people because they know that foreigners come through Helsinki all the time and basically none of them speak any Finnish. But the thing is, we are polite tourists when we travel, so we need to know our thank yous and our you're welcome. So thank you is kiitos, kiitos, and your welcome is ole hyvä. Ole hyvä, okay? And hyvä is actually good, so if someone gives you food, you're like, ah, hyvä, hyvä, good, good, okay? I mean, you could be the silly, simple, basic language people, hyvä, it's good, you'll be all right when you are here. Now, probably an important thing you want to ask is like, missä on, which is where is. So missä on, you know, the train station, missä on the kauppahalli, missä on is where is. Okay, and probably the most important one is the WC, the toilet, and you'll see written up just W and a C will be up there, but you call it vesa. So you're gonna ask, hey, if you want to know where the bathroom is, missä on vesa? Missä on vesa? Because then you have an idea where to go to the bathroom. And if the bathrooms, that's one of the things, because a lot of times when you travel, you can kind of figure out what gender the bathrooms are by the endings or whatever. Here, no, it's a little bit more difficult. Men's room is miehet. Miehet, and women's is naiset. Okay, so naiset, so you have that. But of course, we still want to be polite to people. We want to say good day, good afternoon. So if you want to look at saying, you know, like good day, it's hyvä päivä. Hyvä päivä. Okay, and then if you want to say good evening, hyvä ilta. Hyvä ilta. So it's pretty simple stuff. That hyvä comes in a lot. Remember the good? So if you got kyllä, yes, and hyvä, good, and kiitos, thank you, you're going to be just fine when you are here. Now, if you're looking for restaurants are ravintola. Ravintola, and you'll see the signs all over for them, so that's nice. And when you want to, if you want something, you want to order something, it's like I want is minä haluan, minä haluan. And if you like want one of something, one is yksi, two is kaksi, three is kolme, So you have a few things there if you want to order, and probably things you want to get. Water is always important, vesi, but the water here, you don't have to buy the water. You don't have to buy water. Tap water here in Finland is fantastic, so you'll be fine. But vesi is water. But for me, my favorite drink here in Finland is actually the beer, and beer is olut. Okay, olut. So I just thought those are a few words that tourists should know when they come here to Finland. So whether you're going to the Kauppahali here in Helsinki, or you're going to be going to some of the churches, or you're going to be just exploring the country and its beauty, these things will help you out, and the locals will be very happy that you at least tried, and at least remember kiitos to say thank you because you like your time here. Anyway, I'll say näkemiin or moi moi, which is goodbye, from here in Helsinki.